everyone, this video is going to be about toiletries for kids that I am packing for Walt Disney World. Woohoo! We have an upcoming trip and I decided to put toiletries into two different videos, one for kids, one for adults, because this is the bag. As you can see, the bag is huge and this is only toiletries in this bag. That is all. Or what I would consider to be toiletries, I guess. The other category also. So let's get started. So in the front of the bag, there is a pocket, and I just have extra tissues. I like to bring these. I throw these in my park bag. A sewing kit. And then I have these from our last trip, which are just frozen tattoos. So whether or not we'll use them, I don't know. Probably not, but they're in there anyway. I pulled everything out of the bag and I'm going to show you what I'm bringing for the kids. Now, this has changed since they became older, because when they were little, when they were babies, I used to bring specific baby soap for them and baby lotion for them and baby shampoo. And my son had eczema, so he had his own special eczema lotion. He has since outgrown that. Yay. And hair detangler, and my daughter she's 8 now, but she used to let me do her hair. Really cute, and I miss those days. So I used to bring cute little ponytail holders and brats and everything. She'd let me do pigtails, and now she has a mind of her own. So I used to bring a whole lot more, but over the years I was able to narrow it down as they became older. And I'm going to show you what I bring. Now here I have a hairbrush, and you'll see this if you watch the adult toiletry video also, because my daughter and I are just sharing a hairbrush. And I'll get to that. This is just kids soap, kids shampoo. My daughter and I are sharing conditioner. Gel for my son's hair, because that's how he does it now. These are vitamins, which I used to do separate, and now I can do it all in one, which is really, really nice. So I have Will's vitamins here, and then my daughter takes the same brand. He does chewable Flintstones, so he does 2 a day. She doesn't like the chewables. She likes the actual Flintstone regular vitamins. So hers are 1 a day. So hers are here, and my vitamins, which are 2 a day, are in these 3 compartments. So it works out nice that it's just now one little container. Q-tips, wet ones. I bring, because I have 2 kids, when they were babies, I used to bring 1 per child for every meal. So if we were going for 7 days, that's 21 meals per 2 kids, so it was 42 wet ones. Now I bring 1 per day for each kid, and then I will show you what I will put in my, if you see my park bag video, I bring baby wipes also, and I'm going to post a video too of the bag that I bring on the airplane, because it's just a little bit different than the park bag. So, and how I pack that. So I bring now 1 per kid for each day. You'll see this too. I am bringing sunscreen. Now, as I said, with the same line with the shampoo and the conditioner, when the kids were little, I used to be able to give them, when they were little, I used to pack baby sunscreen for them specifically. And now that they're older, they can wear the regular. So they wear the sport, and they'll wear this orange, and I have another one of these. Well, you'll see my other video. And then the other one's for grown-ups. And I have the natural cutter bug spray also, just in case, because I know Zika. But since the hurricane, I think it's died down a lot. And they also provide it in your rooms right now, so which is really, really nice. This part came with the suitcase, and it's lovely because I hang it. I used to buy the cheap shoe holder from like Dollar Tree or even Walmart. They can be really cheap. And then hang them in the, sorry, the dog's chasing the cat. Hang them from the, hang them in the closet area of the bathroom. But now that the kids are older, I don't need as many slots, so I just use this bad boy. And it has a hook, which is really, really nice. This upper part contains all ponytail holders for my daughter and I. All of them are in here. We're going to the Halloween party, and although we have our costumes for that night, for the week, I thought it would be nice too. If my daughter wants to wear a Halloween thing, I got these really cheap last year. I think they were 50 cents. They're ponytail holders and Brett's at our local market, which is Wegmans. And then tons and tons of ponytail holders for herself and myself, and bobby pins for just in case. So that's nice. And then it opens up, and I have toothbrushes. And then down here, I have kids' toothpaste is in here. They still bring their own specific toothpaste because my kids are really bad at spitting it out. I don't know why, but they hate doing it. And then I pack other stuff here, which I'll go into detail when I do the other video. Now, the big thing that's different for the kids and the adults also is the medicine. And I like to bring my own meds just in case something goes wrong. My motto when I go on a trip is prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's just how I am. I was a terrible Girl Scout as a kid. I actually never made it to Girl Scouts. I went to like 2 brownie sessions and I was done. So I don't know where this comes from, but I like to make lists. I like to plan. I like to organize. So this is what I love to do. And well, there it is. It's just how I am. And so for the kids, it's no different. If you saw my video of how to pack a carry-on only when my husband and I went to London, which if you haven't been, so recommend. Fell in love with the place. Can't wait to go back. Gonna go longer next time. Take the kids. I digress. I bring cold medicine just in case. Disney World has cold medicine. Yes, and London has cold medicine also, I know. But this is about Disney World right now. And yes, they have cold medicine. But for me, it always seems to strike at like midnight or 2 in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, when, yes, you could, you could go to the store during the day and buy it, which it will be expensive because, you're in the Disney bubble. But if it happens in the middle of the night, this way you have it and you're good to go and you don't have to worry. This was a men's toiletry bag. My husband used to use this when he traveled for his old job. I have converted it into, this is just child meds. And this actually stays on top of my refrigerator in my house. So I have it. And then if the kids get really sick, then I'll take the thermometer out. But this stays in the refrigerator, on top of the refrigerator in my house all the time. I have extra stuff in my cabinet that I will restock it with. But this is good to go. And if they are sick, also, I'll keep this in the car. If we are traveling to a cousin's house for a birthday party, I'll bring it, and, and we're spending the night or something because they're far away. I'll bring it and just keep it in the car just in case. So it's really, really nice. The front zipper for this trip, usually this has nothing in it because this stays up because I have a system in every morning. My children have seasonal allergies. So for September and October, and then usually I start, depends on the weather, mid-March till beginning of May. My kids take Claritin, children's Claritin. So I have one for each of them for every day we are at the park. And I'll show you the bag once again that I'm taking on the plane because that has some in there too for the day we leave because we leave really early. So that's just in here. And usually, like I said, when this is in the house, there's nothing in there. Then this pocket has, turn it around so it'll be a little bit easier for me, Mucinex for children's cough mini melts. It's a brand new box. So I have extra ibuprofen pills for the kids. And like I said, when they were little, it was always liquids, but now that they're older, they can take those. And extra Pepto for kids. That's in there. And then I have, this is a thermometer. And I have another Mucinex that was from the old box. And Miralax for the kids. Too much information, and I'll probably embarrass my children someday if they ever see this, but they probably won't. My children aren't travel goers. Does that make sense? They're really good travelers, except for when it comes to the bathroom. So every morning at breakfast, or not every morning, I'm sorry, every other morning at breakfast, they each get a half of one of these packs in their milk. And I usually do chocolate milk with them, so that way I know that it's going to go down. And then they're good to go. So that's really nice. Now, this thermometer is just a temporal thermometer. And I love this because this is a pencil case. I got it dirt cheap. It must have been like Walgreens somewhere. I remember it was at a drugstore at the time, but after back to school, dirt cheap. And what I did, it was packed with foam. Just to fill it in, just to make it puffy. And I cut it in half. And then I set the thermometer down here so this protects it. And this is always the thermometer case. So it's really nice. I was very proud of myself when I did that. It's the little things. Okay. Now, in the big part are the liquids. And so I have a bag full of, they're not syringes. I don't want to call them syringes because they're not, but, for the mouth. And then cups too, because like now my kids are older, and this one has the little, you can see it, little spoon at the end. So that's nice, and I just rinse them out if I have to, or, wash them with soap. My daughter is big on, she likes this kind because it tastes like bubble gum, so she has her own ibuprofen now. And then I pack for my son. He likes the grape one better, so he gets the grape. And notice how they're each individually bagged, just in case one of them spills. Then I don't have a giant mess, and I had to contain, which I adore. And then I have an acetaminophen, just in case. Grape, also. And then an allergy one. Now, I carry this one, honestly, because when year was it? It was 2 trips ago. No, my son was 3, so it was a while ago, because he's 6 now. And he woke up after our first night there, and his cheeks were puffy and red. They didn't itch, but we found out, because like I said, he had eczema, so he was sensitive to soap. I can't even use unscented Downy with him. He breaks out. So we use no Downy, and we use the Tide Free because he is so sensitive. And we figured out that it was the pillowcases at the resort that it was giving him an allergic reaction. So, at the time we just had Claritin on us, so we just gave him Claritin, and it took a while to go away. But now he can take this if it happens again. So now I just carry this. This is honestly just in case. I don't even think it's might have been used like twice, if even. It's just in case, because he used to also have an allergic reaction to a friend's dog. So he, so that's the only reason. And now I bring pillowcases. I bought purple ones, bright purple ones, and we recently moved, and they're in a box somewhere. So this time I'm bringing a Mickey Mouse one and a Jake and the Neverland Pirate one. So that way for both kids, because if I don't, then one of them fights. So it's just easier on me. So that way he'll use the pillowcase, because on that trip where he had the allergic reaction, my husband put his shirt, then he took a shirt, because my husband packs extra shirts, and put it over as a pillowcase, and then within a couple of days it went away. So from now on, or since then I should say, we bring our own pillowcases. So that is it for the kids' toiletries. They don't have much, not really, not like us grown-ups who need a lot more stuff. So the next video is going to be about adult toiletries. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.